What's up, guys? What's happening? What is happening? Yeah, a few things happened. Hey, what's up? I just woke up. I left my trades running and I went to sleep. So, let's jump into some of my accounts and let's see how it's going. Crazy stuff, right? So, on my life account, we have bad news. We have bad news on my personal, on my Topstep live account. We have bad news. We have bad news. We have bad news on my. So, this was the trade that I took. This is the trades that I took on my Topstep live account. If you remember, I was buying Nasdaq with two contracts, but I did something. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I did. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I did. So I'm gonna go on my Discord. So what I did is that this is what I did on my Topstep live account. This is when I went to sleep yesterday. So what I did is that, let me find the entry. So I increased my contract size to 10 and I tightened my stop loss to 2,900. If I had left my two contract, I would still be running in profit, but I decided to increase my contract size and tighten my stop loss because, of course, I knew the market was about to take off. And then that was around 5 a.m. European time, and then around let's, what time is this, around 5:19, 19 minutes later, I was up 4,650. I didn't take profit. And then yeah, I got hit. This morning when I woke up. I realized that I got cleaned out. I got hit and I lose $3,300. But the trade is going my way. What happened is that you can see here. This is where I had my stop loss. Hold up, I got wicked out. You see, this was where I had my stop loss. So the market came back and took me out. I think I got kicked out by spread. It wasn't even all the way to my stop loss, because my stop loss was around 22828, and this price came here at 22830. But anyways, I got kicked out on my Topstep live account, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This morning I sent out a signal, a buy signal, for those who were not able to catch Nasdaq, and it's currently up $710. So if you took the signal that I sent to the free Telegram group this morning, you should be up $710 if you even took it with two contracts. So let's jump on my personal life account. Let's see how that is doing. Did I get wicked out too? Are you ready for that? All right, this is my personal life account, bro. And this is the beauty of personal account. You know, on my personal account, on the other hand, I have a risk. So I am willing to risk $10,000 per day. So Sometimes I can decide to use that $10,000 on trade, or I can decide to just, but basically I have more breathing space on my personal life account, and my stop loss there was around here, which is 22,803. So I was able to hold the trade overnight, and I woke up with a $29,000 profit. So a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. So yeah, personal account is doing good, up 30K. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. Definitely cannot. So, oh yeah, I went 20 contract. I went 20 contract. You guys want to see what is interesting? I kept getting an email from my broker telling me to close out some of my positions or something. I'm probably gonna send it on the free group. My personal brokerage, my broker kept messaging me to close out some of my position or something. I'm like, seriously? So you set different stop loss on the personal and Topstep account. Are they usually the same? Yes, they're usually the same, but I tightened my Topstep stop loss because I went in with a bigger contract. So that was what happened. All right, I'm up 30 grand for the day. I'm up 31K for the day, and that puts my balance at 81,000. There is whoa, nice push, nice push, nice push, nice push. But yeah, guys, you know, yep. You know what I'm gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and close out 10 contract of out of my 20 contract. All right, I just closed half of my position, and I'm holding the other half. I just closed out 10 contract. Just secured 15K. All right. I've secured 10 contracts out of my 20. So now I'm running with the remaining 10 contracts. All right. Currently, balance on my personal life account is sitting at $83,000. So yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Taking that 10 contract. Whoa, sometimes you close out and the market starts pumping. I'm like, seriously? Anyways, duck it. I closed out half of my position and the market starts diving up. Seriously? Can you see that, guys? Man, oh man. Can you show us why you took the trade? Go on my YouTube. I mean, you're here on my YouTube. I needed to go to the live section of it and watch the last video, the last live video that I made. Well, my alert just went off. Nasdaq is taking off like crazy. After I closed out 10, I would have been up 40 something K now. But anyways, I just closed out 10 contract, 50% of my position, and now we're running $21,000. Yeah, I know, better safe than sorry. If you're wondering why I took this trade, go back to my recorded live video. I do have a video saved of my last sixth season where I did the analysis. So if you are in my free Telegram channel, if you're in my free Telegram channel and you took, you see, if you're in my free Telegram channel and you took my signal this morning, you should be up $3,000. You should be up 3 grand. If you took my free signals this morning with just 2 contracts, you should be up 2 grand. Is there any way you recommend trading this way with a prop with unrealized trailing drawdown, like take profit? I don't really understand you, Jacob. I'm gonna try to read the message more. Allora, hi there, okay. Is there a way you recommend trading this way with a prop firm with unrealized trailing drawdown, like take profit trader, for instance? It trades from your highest point so far in the trade. I took back signal. Thank you, bro. Thanks for the signal this morning. I have 50K account and traded. I'm glad you guys took it. I sent a signal out on my free Telegram live account before going live. If you follow me on any of the platforms, check the link in my profile. Click on the link, go down, you will see Deeper Effects. You can find the link to everything and even a link to my free Telegram channel. There I drop the signals to my trades for free. If you're looking to message me, Instagram is the right place. My X inbox is loaded. I don't have time to. I'm still trying to go through it. So follow me on Instagram, and you can reach me easily there. Guys, we're almost at $90,000. We're almost at $90,000. We took this account from $5,000 last week, and right now we're almost at 90K. Crazy, right? Funny thing is, if I didn't close out 10 contracts, I will be up around 40 something thousand right now. But I mean, it's better. I don't have time. You know, a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. All right, we're about to hit 90K. We're about to hit 90K. We're $500 away from hitting $90,000 in my balance on the life account. So we're talking about 90,000. I just hit $90,000, guys. It's Crazy, right? I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So this is my balance. My balance is now 91,000. So if I close this position right now, I'm at $91,800 in my balance right now. So took this account from 5,000 and currently sitting at 92.8k. Is it possible that we're gonna hit the 100k today? That's my demon speaking. But okay, bro. It's gonna have to let it run. As long as it's going my way, I don't interfere with my trade as long as it's going my way. We just broke out. As you can see, this is like previous highs and we just broke out of it. You see, this is a breakout. We just broke out, so I'm not gonna interfere with that trade. I'm gonna let it run. I'm now up $92,000 in my account balance. I'm not gonna interfere. I'm just gonna keep holding as long as it keeps going my way. Yes, it's a personal life account. I took both signals. Thank you. You're welcome. The drawdown. I don't know. Jacob. Any firm that offers a trailing drawdown, I am not doing business with them. Trailing drawdown is a trap. Trailing. If you're a prop firm trader and if you're just starting to trade prop firms, I mean basically if you're a prop firm trader, I wouldn't recommend you to trade any firm with a trailing drawdown. It's a trap. It's a trap. You need that freedom. You need that freedom. You need that freedom to be able to hold your trades on during pullbacks and not worry about being kicked out. If I would start to look to exit my trade, and now that's something about me. As long as the market keeps going my way, I do not exit my trade. So the only way I would think about exiting my trade is if from that candle starts to form and I start to see some kind of sell setup. Not just this one candle. I need multiple candles, like 4 15-minute candles, trying to sell. That's when I would exit this trade. As long as this one candle is buying and it's pushing up, even if it's pulling down, I don't care, as long as it continues to go my way. But if I start to see candles like this, multiple candles like this, trying to sell, let's say something like this and this and this, and then I'm trying to see I start to see something like this trying to break the low and try to drop, that's when I go out. But as long as this trade is going my way, I just sit, I just let it do its thing. What prop firm do I suggest? I currently trade with Topstep, and they are good to me. I'm not even affiliated with them, so, but I can tell you that they're good. They're good. They are good. All right, guys. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. All right, can you hear the mentor? I hope you can hear me because I hope so. Well done. That's amazing. Thank you. Yes, trader. What firms do you suggest? I already said that. Yeah, trailing drawdown sucks big time. Yep, it does. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not good. You know, it doesn't give. If I was trading with a trailing drawdown, I would have missed out on this trade. I wouldn't have been able to hold it. It's a short day today, right? Close to one. Close at 1 p.m. I think so. According to Topstep, it says that the market closes in 7 hours and 17 minutes. Do you have a Discord? J Money? Yes, I do have a Discord, but the Discord is only for my mentees. I do have a public Telegram group though. Go on my Instagram at DeeperFX or on my Twitter account X at DeeperFX. Click the link and you would find a link to my free Telegram group. But so the Discord is for my mentees only. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't see the announcement, but yeah, I'm sure you're right. My goal this week was to take this account to 100K. At 90K, I will close. At 90,000 in my balance, I mean, I've seen 90,000, I've seen 92,000 today, but 90,000, I will close. On Thursday, the market is closed, so 10,000 away, it's not that bad, you know. But if the market keeps going my way, you know, I'm gonna keep holding it. But 90K would be all right, you know. So it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. Oh, Friday, yeah, Friday market is not gonna be open on Friday. But yeah, guys, I okay. So being in California right now has its good side and has its bad side. Being out here in the United States right now has its good side and has its bad side. So let me show you the bad side, for example. So this is what gold did. This is what gold did. So if I was awake in my normal European time zone, I would have taken this sell. You see, when gold broke below this support, I would have dropped a banger here, and I would have, you know, smashed that into the ground. You see, I don't know if you guys remember the other day I was trying to sell gold around here, and my target was these two lines you can see here. So when gold broke this zone, I would have sold it. I did get my lot at night, but I was still sleepy, you know, to trade. So I missed it. I would have also taken profit on my Topstep Life account because it would have been during the day for me in Europe, in Italy. So, but yeah, but I do like being here. I like this time zone because I'm sleeping while my trades are running. I don't like to be awake when my trades are running because then I get, you know, I can get impatient. Then I have to start finding ways to distract myself. But here, I just get in on my trades in the evenings, and then I go to sleep. I wake up, and I see the results. It's beautiful. You don't even have to stay awake, you know. So yeah, hey my bro, what's up? Let's go. Oh yeah, I don't like to trade news. I don't trade news. My mentees know that. I always tell them not to engage in news trading. If there is news, close out of the market, come back after the news. News is now. I don't like trading news. I used to in the past, but not anymore. Life account needs to close. Okay, yeah, I already read that one. You would enter the gold shot just off the 15 minutes small support. Not just because of the 15 minutes, Jacob, not just because of the 15 minute. So if you look at the H4, this is why I would enter the gold. I know you were on my live the other day when I explained what I was seeing on the H4. So this I'm gonna go on my MT5. I don't know what I have a problem with uh, trading view. People love it. It's not my thing. I'm mostly an MT5 guy. I'm old school. So if you go on gold, if you go on the H4, this is the reason why I would have sold it. So if you go on the H4 on gold, you see that? So this area, you see this area where I have this green line? This area used to be a support area, you see? Was it support, was it resistance before we broke out? Was it support when we're coming down? Before we broke below it. So when price broke above it and came back, you see, came back there, it became a resistance. So it became a resistance. So I knew that there was a potential for price to drop back to this support. So there is a possibility for price to drop back to this support. So if this resistance resisted it, all we're going to see was a drop back to this area. And if we drop below this line, if this candle was to drop below, we'll be targeting this low and then a potential new low. So I would have gotten in not just because of that, drop of the minute 15, but because from the H4, it looked looked bearish. You're a monster, bro. Hope you keep doing this live. I'll try. Can be honest with you guys. Uh, Time can be tight sometimes, but whenever I can, I'll do it. Because of course, sometimes I just spend times like this, just looking at my trades and reflecting. So being here on live, just doing it with you guys. And also, yeah, I'm gonna try to be taking some trades live with you guys. Like yesterday, I took these trades live. So if you were on my live yesterday and you took these trades and you head onto them, you should be in profit. Even if you took your profit yesterday and you were in my free Telegram group and you took my signal yesterday, this morning you should still be in profit. So it's a win-win. Oh yeah, Nasdaq is Nasdaqing. Good stuff. All right, let me see where I am sitting right now. It might be time for me to take that profit. So my goal for the week was to take my 50K, which I started with 5,000 to 100,000. I'm currently sitting at $94,000. Currently sitting at 94,000. I mean, I would like to take it to 50 grand. So I'm currently sitting at 94,000. Should I call it a day? Should I call it a day? I know, Nasdaq went crazy. Would you also take a long back up to the green resistance line of the support? Is it if I would buy at the support that gold is at right now? If I would buy gold right now, Jacob, no. If I wanted to do anything right now, it would be looking for opportunities to sell gold, not buy it. If I was thinking of doing anything right now, so let me explain something to you, Jacob. So this was the support, right? This zone was the support, and the market during NFP dropped below it, and then price quickly pulled back, retraced, and is retesting the support. Guess what? Support turns resistance. So what do? You're looking for a sell to sell that thing back to this previous low and target new lows, not to buy it. You should be looking for a sell in gold right now, not a buy. Oh man. Okay, I'm up 94,000 right now, almost 95. I'm up 95,000 right now on my balance. My goal is 100,000 by the end of this week. So I'm 5,000 away from hitting my goal. As long as Nasdaq keeps going my way, I'm gonna keep holding. I know I usually say that, and you guys probably wonder what I mean. I don't shy out from my trade. I don't run out of my trade. If I'm in a trade and the trade is going my way, I keep holding. There is no need to run away. You're in a trade. You bought at a support, or in this case, I bought at a resistance. We saw a breakout of that resistance. As long as price keeps going my way, I'm going to keep holding. The only way I'm going to consider going out of this trade is if price starts to range. If price at the minute 15 starts to range like this and starts to want to form a sell setup, that's when I will go out of the trade. As long as it keeps going my way, I keep holding. All right, now I'm on 96,000 on my balance, $4,000 to go, 4,000 more, and I'll be hitting 100K on my personal life account. I'll be hitting my goal for the week. So let's get it. Let's go. 97,000, 3,000 to go. Bring it on. Nah, I'm not getting out. I mean, it's going my way. There is no reason to get out of this trade, so yeah, we're riding it. Jacob, you got my attention. You took my attention to gold, and right now I'm thinking about the possibility. If I see a setup, a good setup on gold, I might sell it too. If I see a good setup on gold, I'm going to set an alert there. I'm going to set an alert there. If gold gets there and breaks below, I'll go in on the sell. Also, what made you hold through the news this morning on your live account? Because even if I don't trade news, I trade my setup. My setup told me that Nasdaq was going to break out. You know, I've been in this trade for a long time, right? So my setup told me that Nasdaq was going to break out. So I head on. I head through the news because I knew it was going to break out. So that was the reason. So news is like, if you news is like something that happens in a short period of time. It doesn't even happen for a long time. News just jumps in 15 minutes, shakes up everywhere, and then the effect of the news just dies down. So as long as I'm in the trade before, I just hold it, you know. If you took my signal this morning on my free Telegram account with as little as 2 contracts, you should be up. Let's see how much I'm up. I'm up 3,500. I took I sent out this signal on my free Telegram group to buy Nasdaq, and it's up 3,500 with 2 contracts. So if you're taking this, it would have been up 3,600 right now. All right, $97,000 in my balance. I have 3,000 to go. 3,000 more, and I would hit my date. Oh, okay, yeah, somewhere around there. 3,000 more, and I will hit my weekly target of 100K. Whew. Mamma mia. Che bello. Yeah. Okay, it's fluctuating. Yo, I'm up 44,000 for the day in my personal life account. 44K. Mamma mia. All I had to do was just leave my 20 contract and I would have hit 100K by now. But no, decided to close. Oh man, incredible. Kenny, congratulations. You made 1K from the free signals and the free Telegram group. Congratulations, Bresky. So you will hold true news if we are already in the position. Yes, if I'm already in the position, I hold through the news if I'm secured. Oh, Maya, congratulations too. You banked 1K on it. 2 trades, 5 mini contract each. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, that's a good push. That was a good push on Nasdaq. Nasdaq just printed a new high. Oh man, oof. Keep going. I'm up 30 grand. I could have been up 60K right now if I didn't close out 10 contracts. Why do I keep saying that? Looks like I'm regretting it. Guys, I'm almost about to hit 100K. I am almost about to hit 100K. I'm almost about to hit 100K. 100,000. All right, baby. All right. I've finally hit my 100,000 weekly target. I hope you guys are seeing that. I finally hit my 100K target for the week. What alert is that? Guys, all right. Jacob, that is your alert to take a sell on gold. All right, guys. I've hit That is 100K. That was my target for the week. I finally hit my target for the week. I'm gonna go ahead and take profit. I'm gonna go ahead and take profit. I'm gonna wait for 101. I'm gonna wait for 101 so I can have a buffer to start the next week with. Come on, keep pushing, Nasdaq. You've got it. Come on, come on. One more push. That's all you have to give me. One more push. 101K, and I would close. Come on, you've got this in you, Nasdaq. Good boy. Good boy, Nasdaq. All right, guys. I'm signing out. All right. Seriously. Crazy slippage. 109,000, guys. I smashed it. My balance is now sitting at $100,900. So I just smashed my goal for the week. So do you see that? That's my account summary. I made 50 grand this just today. Just today I made 50K. This week my goal was to take my account from 50,000 to 100,000. I kept having some backs, up and down, up and down, up and down. And today I just took my account from 50K to 100K. So if you look at this, I made 50,300 today. I basically just flipped my account. And you wonder why they call me the flip lord? Are you joking? All right, the goal for the week has been smashed. And what is my next goal right now? What am I going to be doing next? I'm going to be taking this account from 100,000 to 1 milli. And if you turn in on this live every single day, you're going to see me take this account from $100,000 to $1 million. And that is it, guys. I closed out because I don't want to be selfish. That was my goal for the week, and I smashed it. And that's what matters. Let's go. Stop playing. Oh, and if you are if you took the trades on my free Telegram group, you should be up. If you took it with at least 2 contracts, you should be up almost $5,000 right now. But I just smashed it, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, guys. And gold, Jacob. Okay, yeah. If you took a sell on gold, you should be in profit right now. That gold is going back to the grand. So if you're looking for something to trade, gold is the thing. Guys, 100K. I took this account from $5,000 to $100,000 in less than a week. When did I start trading this account? Let's see. When I made the deposit, I made this deposit on the. Hold up, let me show you when I made this deposit. I'm gonna show. Oh man, it keeps pulling up. Mamma mia, che bello. All right, just well done, be greedy. You hit your target, get your mind off it. You hit your target, get your mind off it. Get your mind off it. I hit my 100K target for today, get my mind off it. There's no need to keep thinking about what could have been. I hit my target, and that's the important thing. I'm selfish. All right, I'm trying to look for. Okay, look at that push. But I cannot complain. 100K in the bag. That was the goal. Who cares? You know? Oh man. I am taking this account. Mark my words. I'm taking this account to 1 milli. I'm taking this account to 1 milli. From July till the end of December. I'm not saying it's gonna take that much, but that's gonna be my next project. Taking this account from 100,000 to $1 million. So yeah, guys, killed it, killed it, killed it. I know. I have to stop looking at it. I have to stop looking at it. Just feel you're the legend, brother. Thank you, broski. Stop looking at. I know. I'm trying to stop looking at it. Jacob says, if you wanted to do a small account flip, do you? If we wanted to do a small account flip, do you help with that in the mentorship as well? Yes, of course. That's my job, to mentor you on how to do it. All right, I'm using Topstep X. The H4 candle is only wicking past the middle band. It closes in the 1 hour. Okay, wait for. I didn't close. Whoa, Nasdaq is such a good boy. Clean. My mentorship, message me on Instagram at deepifx and ask for the info, and I'm gonna send them to you. If you're interested in my mentorship, hit me up. Should I send the link? Yeah, but just search me up on Instagram, deepifx, and you'll find me. But yeah, guys, we killed it. We killed it. We killed it. We killed it. I'm so glad I was able to hit my weekly targets. Man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I feel so fulfilled right now. When I said I was gonna hit 100K by the end of this week, it probably sounded funny, but yeah, killed it. I'm gonna go ahead and also close out my 5,400 and something dollar. So if you took the trade on the free Telegram channel with at least 2 contracts, you should be up 5 grand. You should be up 5 grand. Can you imagine if I did, if I had left just 2 contracts running on my life account, I probably would be up 10,000 by now. But now I went 10 contracts, and then they decided to wick me out, and now it's flying. But anyways, who cares, you know? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Whoa, I smashed it. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Incredible. Incredible. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yo, Nasdaq keeps pulling up. I mean, I closed at my target. That's what matters. My mind keeps telling me, why did you close? I closed at my target. Can you stop bothering me? Yo. Oh man. All right. If you're taking just two contracts by with my signal, you'll be up 6 grand by now. And yeah, yep. We killed it. It still continues to break. Still continuing to push. It's still continuing to push. Imagine if you were still holding the 20 contracts. Exactly. Imagine if I was still holding the 20 contract. You're a bad person. You're trying to make me regret more. You go back to the fought between Milan and you go back and forth. Yeah, yeah. I go back and forth. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely. Italy is stunning, and the USA is different. So when I want different, sometimes I just come out here. Is there always there is always the next opportunity. We have targets for a reason to prevent grades to hurt us in the future. It tells you us to stay humble. Exactly. Exactly. That was the whole idea of the target. So targets got crushed. I even made almost 900 on top. My target for this week was to make 100,000 and I've made 100,946. So I cannot complain. No, I'm not I mean I'm African. I'm African. So I'm not from Italy originally. Originally, I'm Nigerian. It's in the blood. You can hear it in my accent. Although I do speak of multiple languages, so you can even tell. But yeah, my parents are Nigerian. So originally, I'm African. I'm Nigerian. Oh man, guys, you know what's about to happen? Nasdaq is about to break above the roof. Let me zoom that in. Oh, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? How do you undo that? I know there is a way to undo what you did. How do I undo that? I think it was like this, right? I think it was like that. Kind of made a mistake and took it out, but I think it was something like that. Yep, it was that. That was it. That was my entry, and that was why I went out. Yep. Oh yeah, bro. Yep. My accent is mixed. People ask me that every single time. I went to an event somewhere last month, and people keep asking me, "Where is that accent from?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Americans do that a lot. But like, where is that accent from? Where is that accent from? Like, in Nigerian, they're like, no, it doesn't sound Nigerian. And then I'm like, what does it sound like? They're like, kind of Italian. It's mixed. I'm like, oh yeah, it's mixed. It's mixed. I'm currently learning to speak Spanish, so in a couple of years, do expect the accent to get even more crazier. Because when I learn the language, I just don't try to learn the language. I try to learn the whole thing. You have to sound like you're speaking it. And then when I'm speaking other languages, I just switch. That's the beauty of it. Uh, oh, Control Z. So you said to press Control Z. Okay, you were right. It was Control Z. Thank you very much. I just learned the new thing. You see? That's why I love learning. Thank you. So Control Z was the thing. Was Control Z. Thank you. Oh, you're learning Portuguese very slowly. Oh yeah. Portugal, Portuguese. How how is it? Is it difficult to learn? I am getting you guys his notification. A bunch of people are trying to text me on Instagram. Just know that I can see the notification, and once I get off this live, I will be hitting you guys up. So don't worry. Gotcha. I just hit $100,000. Phew, man. Nice. Let me hit up the mentees. Let me let them know that we've hit our targets. I mean, I know they are here on the live, so is anybody from my free Telegram still holding their Jacob? I hope you're selling gold. I don't know why I cannot like Jacob. Jacob is always blowing up my Telegram messages. He asks a lot of questions, and I think that is something I like about Jacob. He asks a lot of questions. I like people who ask questions. I like them. He's a very curious guy. I can imagine having him as a mentee. He would be very interesting. At what point did I start trading full time? Guys, that's a very interesting question. So, so I used to trade and work. So I used to work. I'm a cosmetic chemist, so I used to work. I work with some cosmetic products. I analyze cosmetic materials. So I used to work in a lab, small lab, not that small. Crazy stuff. I loved my job. It was beautiful, you know. But the dream was to be self-employed. I always learned. Even while I was working, I never had time. If you know what it means to analyze chemicals, it means that you're in lab coats, you have double mask on, you have eyeglasses, you have head cover, you're in a room with 100 and up to 150. What do you call that in English? It's mostly in Italian that I know stuff. Most of the stuff that I know. I mean, if you understand, if you speak multiple languages, you will know. Some things you just know in one language, and some things you don't know in other language. But anyways, yeah, the air in the room would be like if you were riding on a motorbike, 150 kilometers per hour. That's the air that was required to be in the lab to for your own safety, so you don't choke on the strong smell from the product. So that's the kind of lab I worked in. My job analyze materials, check for authenticity, check for quality, check for just bunch of stuff. That was my when the product arrived at the company. My job was to analyze the product, send the sample to the lab for further verification, be verified. They send it back to me with tickets. I take the tickets, I give it to the guys who work at the warehouse. They put these tickets on the product and deposit them. They call it deposit, and they put them in the warehouse. So yeah, I also did quality control. So yeah, it was a great job. I loved it. Good pay. It was a good pay job. And but I also traded. I was also trading. So some days I would be at work with my boss being annoying. I was getting paid around 9 euros per 9 euros per hour. That makes me laugh. But anyways, I was getting paid good around 2,000 plus in a month. It wasn't bad. Yes, in Italy, if you get paid 2,000, that's a lot of money because average income is like 1,200 to 1,500. So, but yeah, it was great. And then I mean, it depends. If you work your 0 hours during the month, depends on the month. If the month is longer, you get paid differently. Depends. And then during these times, I kept trading. I kept trading. I had a dream. I wanted to get the knowledge. I wanted to learn how to trade. You know, if I can cook crack. Who is that? Ricky. Why do I kind of feel like he's one of my mentees? He's always talking crazy stuff. I cannot cook crack. I'm not doing crack. So, no, thank you. We're not doing that. But, anyways, I never thought about that. But no. Why am I even thinking about that? No, thank you. But the goal was trading. The goal was always trading. So even if I was walking, guys, uh, uh, let me give you a breakdown of my normal day as a worker. So I lived in the center of my city. I would not mention for privacy reasons. I would wake up in the morning. I had a city bike, so I would just grab my city bike, bicycle for like 2 minutes. I'm at the train station, and then I have to go underground. So I just push my bike on the ground. I come out on the other side of the train station. I fold my bike. It was a city bike. I fold my bike. There is the bus. So I leave home by 6:30 in the morning if I was doing daily shift. I leave home by 6:30. I bicycle. I get to the bus stop by uh, 6:35, depending on the traffic at the train station because the train station is packed in the morning. We're talking about we can have more than 1,000 people, students going to school, people. What's 1,000? Students going to school, workers going to work, just crowded with people. I just have to find my way to go out of the back of the train station. And when I'm there, what do? I break my bike. If I got there in time, I'm able to catch the bus around 6:45. If I'm not able to catch the bus at 6:45, I'm able to catch the bus at 7:05 or 7. So when I catch one of those buses, I get in the bus, I take my bike. If there is space, I chain my bike to the bike section and I go to sit down. What is the next thing that I open? MT5. I open my MT5. I start to read the news. I trade with a broker that provides news. I would be reading the news, to see what's happening, economic news. And then the next thing I would do is go to my economic calendar for that day to see what news we have on that day. And I wasn't trading prop firm. I was trading personal accounts, flipping. So when I get paid at work, I had a budget. So my rent was $530, 530 euros. I would spend 150 euros on food for the month. I love to cook, so I cook from home. I don't. So I would spend 150 euros for the month for food, and then funny stuff. And then I would put 100 euros in my wallet in case I needed anything for that month. 100 euros in my wallet. That's all I would spend for the month. And then I would put 10 euros in my chiavetta. If you're Italian, you understand what that means. Chiavetta is like a flash. It's like a key. It's like a key for the coffee machine. I'll put 10 euros in that, and that's all I will use for the month. 10 euros for coffees or cappuccinos, which are really cheap in Italy. You can get cappuccino for 80 something, 90 something cents, depending on the company you work for. They cannot make a discount. And that's all I would do, And so I take the bus at, let's say at 7. By 7:35, I would be at my job. There is a garden in front of the company, nice garden with chairs. I would just go there and sit. And yeah, I would just keep looking at the chart, analyzing, looking for trades. And this is where I learned how to swing from. So since I was a trader and I was a worker, I was looking for it. I wasn't even looking at the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes. I was looking at the weekly, monthly, and 4 hour, because I want to be able to take a trade in the morning and hold that trade all the way till when I finish from work. I used to go to break around 12 p.m. So either I'm looking for a trade that I can take that time around 7 something and hold till 12, or a trade I can take from then and hold till when I finish from work. So since I knew that I wanted to hold or swing these trades, I wasn't looking to use a big contract. I was looking to use small contracts. So I started developing different methods. So there was a method that I developed. It's called loading it up. I used to call it loading it up strategy. So what that means is that if I knew that the market was going to buy today, the daily candle was going to be a buy, I would start buying let's say I had a $5,000 account, I would start buying 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. I'll keep buying 0.01 all day until the end of the day. And guys, we're talking about crazy profit. So if I analyze the chart and I knew that it was going to go up that day based on my analysis, so because I couldn't really get in and hold, I will keep entering 0.01, 0.01 on every pullback. And my chart will be filled with lines. And you can find this on my Telegram, on my Instagram. You can find go on my old screenshots, and you can find this. But yeah, sometimes in a month I was getting paid like 2,000 euros from my job, and I was noticing that I was making like 4,000 trading. So I was basically making more money trading than I was making working. But of course, when you start making money and you're young, you're stupid. So I was wasting my money on different kind of stuff. In fact, I started flipping. I would take my 1,000 from my profit and put it in a different account and try to flip it. And then I'll probably flip that 1,000 to 10,000, and then I would blow it. But I kept flipping. I was taking my profit and trying to flip 1,000 to 10,000, 1,000 to 20,000, 1,000 to 30,000. I was trying to do that. Sometimes I would flip 1,000 to 20,000 and blow it. But I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it until one day my job started getting annoying. I'm like, all right, I think it's time for me to, go full-time trading. And also, apart from that, I do have other goals. I have other goals that my job was getting in the way of. So In 2022, I decided to go into prop firms. I used to watch YouTube videos of people trading prop firms, but I used to be like, nah, I'm not doing that. 2022, I bought E8 funding account, my first E8 funding account. I bought it in 2022. I took a trade. That was ending of 2022. In December, I bought the E8 funding account. Before buying the E8 funding account, I was trading their trial account. So I got the trial account. I backtested. I think I got the trial account. I traded some FTMO trials, like maybe 10. I was like, if I cannot pass the trial account on FTMO, there is no reason for me to buy an account. So I kept trying and trying and trying. I think I kept buying FTMO accounts and they were not successful until I started passing FTMO accounts. I'm like, yo, that's really easy. So when I had money, E8 funding had fast payouts. So I went with E8 funding. I passed my account in 2 days. The first phase, I passed it in a day. Second phase, I passed it in that second day. And then they gave me the funded account that same day. That was when E8, I'm not talking about E8 Market. Now it's called E8 Market. Then it used to be called E8 Funding. So I got an account, smashed it. I got a payout of 10,500 or something. And that's when I started being self-employed. I went full-time. I put the money away. I'm like, before I lose 10,500, I should be able to make another money. And I bought defunded trader challenges. I bought a defunded trader account, 100,000 account. I got funded, and I would trade just one contract. I was risking 1,000 to make 2,000, and I traded that account for almost 2 months. I think I got a payout of 17,000 plus. So my previous annual income used to be around 20 something thousand euros. So imagine making 17,000 plus on one defunded trader account and making 10,000 plus on the other E8 funding accounts. I didn't have any other reason to continue working. So that's how I went into trading full time. I mean, I just kind of summarized it, but that's how I started. That's how I started. Are you allowed to make that much in a combine? No, I'm not allowed to make that much in a combine. But I don't really care about this combine, guys. I am just using it to backtest. I like to always have an account. Since I'm live on Topstep, I'm a live trader on Topstep. I have a live account. So since I'm a live trader, I don't like to play in my live account, so I just always get a combine or a practice account just to, just to keep in touch. Did you blow your life? No, I didn't blow my life. You mean my personal live account? Are you joking? Did you just auto customs? Did you just turn in? I took my live account from 50K to 100K. You're joking with me. I made $50,300 today. Took the account to 100,000 as I wanted to. So my weekly goal has been hit. So no, I didn't blow my live account. I flipped it. I crushed it on my live account. I know there was a guy here on this live yesterday that kept saying that I was buying Nasdaq on the resistance. The guy was asking why I would be buying Nasdaq on the resistance. He kept saying that I was gonna blow my account. Where is he now? Oh man. I remember saying in that live that trading is mostly about experience. You want to do your chart time. Once you have enough experience, when you see the market, you will not just be looking at the charts. So yeah, guys. Yep. Whoa. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Let's keep it growing. Smash those likes. It's 56 people here and we have just 35 likes. Let's run up that likes so the live video can be recommended to as much people as possible. Yep, that's 36. Come on, get it. Some more likes. Let's bring that like to 57. We're 57 of us. 36, come on. Come on. Come on, get it, guys. Smash that like. Smash that like. Except you don't like the life. Except you don't like the life. Let's smash it. Let's smash it. Let's smash it. All right, 42. Okay, we're almost there. Let's make it 57. With 57 of us. Smash that like. Smash that like. And guys, if you have a friend who trades, you should be recommending this channel because crazy things are about to happen. You know, we're about to go crazy, guys. We're about to go crazy. From next week, I'll be targeting 1 milli. My next project for next week, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to find a way to split the goal so that we can get to that 1 milli. I'm going to find weekly targets. I'm going to find weekly targets that's going to lead us to hitting that $1 million profit target. You're buying what? You're buying Nasdaq? I would rather you be selling gold. I saw your Topstep monthly results and was very impressed. Thank you for doing this live stream. Really appreciate it, bro. Who wants to see my Topstep? Who wants to see my Topstep account summary before I got sent to live? Who wants to see that? Who wants to see it? Might encourage somebody who wants to see it. You're buying buying you a house. NQ, are you buying NQ or what? I mean, yeah, there is still more room for Nasdaq. We just had a breakout. Yo, Andre, finally, I smashed it, bro. Smashed it. 100K in the bag, baby. What is LSL on gold? SL on gold, SL on gold. So if you go in a sell below this line, your stop loss should be okay. Let's go on trading view so I can show you on trading view what I would be doing if I was selling gold. So let me show you. So this is the 15 minutes chart. Short position. So say that I was selling here. My profit target would be here. So my stop loss would be all right. That would be my yeah, that would be what I would be doing on gold. You know what? Just to make this fun for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out my I'm going to go ahead and take a sell on gold on my let me show you what I would do if I wanted to sell gold right now. So if I wanted to sell gold right now,
order filled.
This is what you would see. This is what I would do. There you go. But of course, if you're taking this signal, you're going to know to adjust your contract size to fit your needs. But my stop loss would be there. You see, that was the support that we broke out from. That was the support that we broke out from. So that support that we broke below that led to this drop, my stop loss would be there. And my entry would be here. So that's how I would execute that trade if I wanted to sell gold. So for you guys who are always asking me how I would execute, that's how I would sell gold right now. Oh yeah, you can take that good sell. Come on, it's in profit. I just got in on the trade and it's up $400. Yes, that's what you should be doing on gold. That's where your stop loss should be. So look at that stop loss number and look at that entry and adjust your contract size to fit the risk you want to take. So even if I'm taking 2 contracts and risking 3,000, if you wanted to take the same signal, you might take 1 contract sell, but that's what I would do if I wanted to sell gold. And you see how easy it is to make money? I'm already up $660. I'm already up. And where is Jacob? Jacob, did you sell gold? Tell me you sold gold. Jacob, tell me you sold gold. Where is Jacob? He was the guy who was asking me about this gold sell since he came on live. Tell me you're in profit on gold, Jacob. Amazing, Deepa. I'm about to get the XFA and can't wait to flip with you. Go get that XFA, bro. Let's get it. Jacob, I made max profit on NQ already on my combine for the day. Otherwise, I would. Okay. Good boy. Good. Smart guy. Smart guy. Smart guy. Smart guy, Jacob. But yeah, if you're here and you saw this, you should be selling gold and your target. Let me show you. I know you guys like to draw your charts, so I'm learning to do that with you guys. I'm learning to do that with you guys. Short position. But yeah, that is what to look for. Oh, you want me to check my XDM about Discord channel? I did sell it. What is the least time frame you trade? The least time frame that I trade is 15 minutes. That's the lowest I go. I am usually trading the higher time frame, so from the monthly, weekly, daily, H4, but then I go on my mini 15 to look for entries. Did you see how I found my entry? So I sold here, but my stop loss is at the support that led to this breakout, that led to the break below. So that's how I look for my entries. This is Forex too. This is futures. But of course, futures and Forex are literally almost the same stuff. Why did you short? Did you just Andre? Andre! Is it Andre? My student? One of my mentees? You should know why I shorted. But yeah, I took a sell on Nasdaq. Why? Oh, sorry. I took a sell on gold. Why did I take a sell on gold? Let's do the analysis. So I already did this analysis, bro. So let me make it more simple. I don't want to go all the way. So this was during NFP. So this was a support, right? So this was a support. On the minus 15, this was a support. This was a support. And then during NFP, we broke below that support. Price dropped. And then price went back up, approached that support. But you can see that the support has an extension to this way. So it refused to break above. So it pushed and couldn't continue, dropped. So since this used to be a previous support, broke above it, and I took a sell there. And that's why I took the sell. Sounds very simple. Do you think it can drop? Do you think it can make this big drop? Yeah, I think it's gonna drop down there, potentially. Everything in the market is a potential, is not a 100%. It's always we trade in probabilities. But yes, from my experience, we could see gold drop back to that low there. But yeah, you should be selling gold. If you're new here, hit that subscription, guys. Hit that subscription, and let's like the live video. Like, oh, 53, fair enough. With 62 of us, 53 likes, that's fair enough. But feel free to smash that like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff today. Oh, are you asking me if I think it's gonna hit that, if it's gonna drop there today? Probably. Probably. Man, my bro. Uh, Dang, bro. Whew. Flipped 50,000 to 100,000 this week. That felt so good. What a way to close the week, guys. What a way to close the week. Let's see what Nasdaq is continuing to do. Uh, Nasdaq. You ready? All right. Oh, sorry. Not that wasn't okay. I was reading some messages from my mentees on the Discord. Okay. Time to go back on YouTube live. Let's see what comments or questions you guys have. What is the advantage of using the Bollinger Bands? That is what I teach in my mentorship course. I would like to explain that to you, but that's like sort of my secret ingredient and I cannot give it out. But trust me, it's a blast. And I might have it on my chart and you might look at it. You might kind of think you understand it, but you would not. You don't understand it. You don't understand it, but bro, the Bollinger Band strategy is a blast. It's a blast. And you want to learn that. It's like my secret ingredient. So, guys, if you want a mentor, I am. I'm not trying to advertise nothing, but I am the guy. I am the guy. Trading is difficult. It's difficult. You can definitely do it by yourself. I'm self-taught. I learned how to trade by myself. But I know how much money I lose. I know how much difficulty, how much stress I went through to be able to be here today. And what I do for you as a mentor, what I do for you as a mentor is to make sure that you don't go through that much stress. I teach you what I know. I teach you what I have done. I teach you the paths that I took to be here. And all you have to do is to copy, learn the things that I teach, try to replicate the same process that I took. And if you're smart and if you stick to the rules and if you follow the path correctly, you might end up where I am today. Do you use bookmap? Bookmap, what's that? 5K to 100K is good level. Insane. I know, bro. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. What's the mentorship cost? You can message me on Instagram at DeeperFX, on Twitter at DeeperFX, or you can search for my public channel on Telegram at DeeperFX. Hit me up there and I will send you the details. I have tried to understand it, but no use. Yeah, trust me, you would need me to explain to you how I use it in Japan. I mean, people use them differently, but I use it in a specific way. Please, let's get a massive dump today. I know, that would be great, right? But definitely, if you took that sell with 2 contracts like I did, you should be up around 1,000 by now. So I think that's good money already. People get paid 1,000 a month somewhere. Some people even get paid less than 1,000 in a year. So that's good money. How do we join the mentorship? Look at the pinned message here on this YouTube live. You can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram. DeeperFX is the name. Search for me and you would find me. If you want to find the safest way, look for me on Instagram at DeeperFX or look for me on Twitter at DeeperFX. Look up my profile, you're going to see a link. Click on the link. It's going to bring you to a bunch of other stuff. Look down, you're going to see ways to find me. I have my Instagram there, I have my Telegram and everything. You can message me, you can reach me through there. That's the safest way. So you don't end up in one of these scammers page. When will I start monthly? I don't have a Lambo. I'm not a Lambo guy. I'm more of a classic vintage car kind of guy. When will I start the monthly? I do plan on doing monthly mentorship though. I do plan on doing monthly mentorship for beginners and intermediate. So if you're a beginner or you're somebody who has been trading but still needs some guidance, I'm gonna launch that soon. It's gonna be very interesting, guys. It's gonna be a stream on YouTube, but it's gonna be private. It's gonna be a private stream. Everything is gonna be recorded and it's gonna be private. It's not gonna be public. Where I'm gonna be teaching you how to trade. I'm gonna be teaching you, taking questions. You know, it's gonna be like a class. So I'm gonna be dropping the link soon, and yeah, if I get I'm gonna be dropping the link, and if I get a good number of people, I don't want to waste my time. If I get a good number of people who are interested in learning, I would launch it and teach them. I do not sell VIP signal groups. That's not. I do not sell that, but I've been getting high demands of signals. People want signals. I've been getting high demands of that. So I don't know. I mean, if the signals work and you make money, I don't know. We'll see. But the demand is very high. I can tell you that. High demand. So we'll see. Mentorship is the best thing you can go for, because I will definitely be teaching you how I do what I do. And if you're my mentee, you get the signals anyway. So if I was you, I would get the mentorship, because in the mentorship you get the analysis, you get the signals, you get the live stream, you get everything in one package. Do you think it's possible to enjoy trading too much? Do you think it's possible to enjoy trading too much? Uh, yeah, yeah. You have to be a professional when you trade, not a gambler. Because sometimes you can be trading makes you feel happy. Sometimes you're trading, it makes you feel good. And when you're not trading, it's like you're frustrated. You don't have anything to do. So you don't want to make trading a game. If you're looking for something to entertain yourself, find a game, find a hobby. Trade like a professional. You're a businessman. You're here to make money. So if you trade like a professional, okay, I have a fun side of trading. That's why I do flipping. So I put like 50 euros in a small account and I flip it to 1,000. You can do that. Open a live account somewhere, put small amount of money, and if you want to trade for fun, do that. But with a very small amount of money that you can afford to risk. Hi brother, please help me to stop looking to chat for 1 minute. I don't know how to control myself. And what time frame do you prefer to look? If you're a trader, even if you're a beginner, intermediate, whatever level you are, your chances of making more profit, of being really profitable, is trading the higher time frame. You want to be trading the higher time frame. You stand a better chance of making more money trading the higher time frame. I passed a 3k profit gain. Hello. All right. Nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff. Uh, mm. If you want to sell in Q, who is trying to sell in Q? Don't do that. You don't want to hurt yourself. Don't do it. Don't sell NQ, please. Look for an opportunity to buy NQ and join the move, not sell it. You don't want to sell it. You want to look for an opportunity to join the move to the upside. Okay? Don't sell it. You'll be going against the trend. The trend is your friend. People really just want the easy way out with signals. I'm not sure I have ever met a profitable trader who only takes. Exactly, guys. When you pay for a signals, the only person making money is the guy who is selling you the signal. Listen to that again. When you pay for signals, the only person who is making money is the guy selling you the signal. That's the only person who is making money and who is sure of not losing it. Why? Because, okay, might be a good guy, but how long are you going to take signals? So no matter the amount of money you make off that signal, if you're not smart, you're going to lose it again. So why not go for knowledge instead? What you need is knowledge. What you need is knowledge. Find somebody who is really interested in teaching you how to trade. Get a mentor. Learn. Get those knowledge. That's what you need. You don't need signals. I don't know how to say that, but you do not need signals. Oh yeah, he says he's happy even when he loses. He likes to trade, makes him happy. You have to find something else to make you happy. Trading, if you want to depend on trading to be happy, you will be frustrated, my bro. Telling you from experience. What you need to do is find something. If you love to trade, do like me. Have multiple accounts. Have something called a flipping account. There you put small amount of money, you try to grow it. When you grow it, you withdraw the profit. You start again from a small amount of money. You try to grow it. So even if you lose, you're losing a small amount of money. And in the process, since you're addicted, you're learning how to grow small balance. And in that way, you now have these keys of growing small accounts or growing accounts. So don't go and be gambling on your accounts because you cannot stay off the chart. find a small account. By the way, guys, if you click the link on my bio, if you click the link on my profile, both on Instagram or Twitter, you can find links to the brokers that I use. You can sign up on any of them, and you can open a live account with them. I want to start trading higher time frame. 1 minute is stressful. I don't know how you guys do it on 1 minute. I want to start. Okay, NQ might give us a reversal 100 point. Yep, NQ. One thing you want to pay attention to is that if this candle pushes above this previous high there, if this candle pushes above that double top, we're extending. We're going to see a stretch. We're going to see a stretch. We're going to see a stretch to a psychological number. So we're talking about 23,100. 23,100. Yep, 23,100. The first stretch is going to go to 23,100. If you need to have a big account to trade higher time frame, no. Go on my Instagram. You would see the trades that I took, even with $10, $20, $50, $100. You don't need a lot of money to trade higher time frame. You need to learn lot sizing. You need the proper lot sizing. Let's see. I want to see gold drop. How is gold doing? Let's check gold out. Oh, nice push. I'm up 1,360. So if you sold gold, you should be up in good profit right now. If you sold it when I sold it, I mean, guys, don't play around. Let's get it. He said, since you're addicted, you're growing your account. Exactly. Exactly. Get a live account. If you're addicted, get a live account. Put some money in there. Have a goal. I want to learn how to take $10 to $500. How to take $100 to $1,000. Stay there. Since you're addicted, do it every day. Try to do it. You know, if you can afford to lose that much money, or open a demo. Start a challenge with yourself. I'm going to try to flip this demo account from 100 to 1,000, from 100 to... Keep doing that. Keep improving. Instead of wasting money, keep improving your skills. Make it some kind of research program, you know, that you do for yourself. Not gambling. I just love the knowledge of chatting. Oh, yeah. As long as you're not losing money, you can do that with a demo account. Or you can do that with money that you can afford to lose. How many minis would you use with 2K account with the NQ or gold? How many minis would I use with a 2K account? Interesting question. I think it depends on the move, the setup in front of me. If the setup is sexy, I might go all in. If it's not, I might just, go slow. So it depends on the setup. Sometimes just to grow the account. For example, I started my account with 5,000. My first position was a 4 contract size. I sold Nasdaq with 4 contracts. Took the account from 5,000 to 10,000, and then I took profit. And then I bought it again with 6 contracts, and I took the account from 10,000 to 22,000, somewhere around there, the same day. So it depends. It depends on the setup in front of me. I need NQ dump, please. NQ is not going to dump. NQ is not going to dump. Listen, guys, the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Let me make an example for you. Imagine that you take your motorbike or your bicycle and you go on a train track. trying to drive, the train is coming, you're trying to drive against the train with your bicycle or your motorbike. What's going to happen? You're going to get crushed. But imagine that you go to a train is being parked, so you go there, you tie your bicycle or your motorbike in front of the train, and the train starts moving. You're going in the side of the train. It's just gonna keep pushing you. So the question is if your wheels are gonna break or if you're gonna explode. But as long as you're going inside of the train, it's gonna keep pushing you forward. So the train is your friend. Train is your friend. Oh, not to delete my stream. Oh no, I usually leave them. I leave my streams. I leave my streams. You can come back and watch them. Is there any possible entry long at Nasdaq or nothing to enter now? Uh, if I wanted to buy Nasdaq, I would enter now. This is an opportunity for you to re-enter. So you see, uh, the price got there. We saw this candle push down, and then you see this candle, this indecision candle, and then this candle forms. So if another candle was to form above this, so if this candle closes above this previous high on another candle form, I will get in on the buy. If you're new here, guys, hit that subscription. Oh, hit that subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Let's run it up. Am I using Bollinger Bands? Yes. Dang it. I'm so glad I was able to hit my target for today. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go back on gold and see what gold is doing. Oh, come on. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff, crazy stuff, guys. Do not play with Nasdaq. Gold is going to drop, but you have to be patient. Gold is going to keep dropping, but you have to be very patient. Nasdaq, if you wanted to re-enter Nasdaq, you've had the opportunity. Once the new candle forms above, that's going to be the candle that's going to take it away. BTC went crazy. we went back to 111,000. Market usually gets reversed, is what I mean. Oh, okay. Is that Bollinger Band in your screen? Yeah, it's Bollinger Band. In 2 minutes, there would be a new 15 minutes candle. So if you're looking to buy Nasdaq, that is going to be the time. The audio is really low. I think that's because I kind of moved away from it. But I'm sure you can hear me better now. Yep, yep. In 1 minute's time, in 30 seconds, you can be looking for a new candle to form on Nasdaq on the 15 minute. And if this current M15 candle closes above the previous candle body, the next 15 minutes candle is going to be a buy on Nasdaq. All right, there you go. So if you got in a buy right now, what's up? All right, I'm back. He said, I'm gonna read some few comments that I missed while I was away. Market usually gets okay. I will read that. No, the audio is really low. Okay, I fixed that. Buy for what? If you took these NQ longs, where would you target? That is what you can see on the screen right now. The target would be 23,100. 23,100. I did take the longs in case you just came, but yes, I did take the longs on NQ and I already smashed it. Secured $50,000 for the day. As you can see there, secured 50K for the day. Basically flips my account from 50,000 to 100,000. So yeah, I did long it. So if you bought NQ right now, because it just gave a new buy opportunity, your target will be 23,100. And if it breaks above that, 23,110, 23,120. That's how you target for new highs. You go by round figures. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Support the channel. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys. It's 8:23 a.m. and I need to do breakfast. Yes, I'll be live again on Monday. I will be live again on Monday. So I will be live. Let's say I will try to be live every day, even if it's just for a period of time. I will try to be live every day, at least for 1 hour or so. So yeah, just turn on your post notification and you can catch me live every single day. Every time I take a trade, I'm just gonna go live, so you guys can take advantage of that. And of course, I'm also going to be dropping a signal on my free Telegram channel, so make sure you're following my free Telegram channel. Okay. All right, guys, it was a great one. We had such a great time. Yeah, if you want, I can leave the trade running. I can leave my screen running, but I will be away. I have to have breakfast. It's 8 a.m. I need to have my breakfast before 9. If not, I'm gonna have to skip breakfast and just wait for lunch. So you guys decide. I can either leave the screen running or I can end the live. Which do you prefer? I can either leave the screen running and I can come back after breakfast, so we can, have a good weekend, bro. And do you typically take a trade every day? More or less. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. And everyone in chat, let's make life-changing money this year. Let's get it, bro. You guys should stop playing. Let's get that bag. All right, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and stop the live. Uh, I wish you guys a happy weekend. Take a rest. Think about the move you want to take next week. And yeah, I'm going to leave the live recording so that you can come back and watch it whenever you want to. All right, see you guys later, guys. You see that Nasdaq? So if you bought that Nasdaq, you would be in profit right now. That's why I said to buy. The fact that this candle closed above this previous candle, this is gonna push up. So you should be on a buy in that Nasdaq trade. And gold, you need patience. Gold is gonna go back down, but you need to have patience. It's gonna go down, okay? So that is for that. And yeah, peace out, guys. Big love. Let's get it.